This video is part of a rural resilience project. In this short interview, we hear reflections from Pohjanmaan Yrityspalvelu Oy JPYP, represented by project manager Liisa Kuopola. In our organization, we use the Solution 2 online tool mainly as a sparring framework in face-to-face meetings with entrepreneurs. We tested the tool with around 10 companies from different sectors, including food production, tourism, timber construction, garden business, and domestic bioenergy production. The companies included both solo entrepreneurs and growth-oriented SMEs. The tool covered 4 broad areas: business and management, digital skills, networking, and bio-based business competence. In practice, we used the questions together with the entrepreneur to identify development needs in each area. After that, the results helped us create a roadmap for future activities and support. My first impression was very positive. The idea of having such a comprehensive analysis tool felt excellent. It gave structure to the discussion and helped us look at the company from several different angles. But in practice, we also learned something important. Not every company needs the whole toolbox at once. Sometimes they just need the right screwdriver. Some of the questions were partly overlapping, and some were not suitable for every company. The sector, size, and maturity level of the company made a big difference. A question that is very relevant for a growth-oriented SME may feel too heavy or too distant for a small solo entrepreneur. The biggest practical challenge was timing. The actual online tool was ready quite late, so we had to use temporary solutions, such as forms, to keep the process moving. This was not ideal, but it also forced us to focus more on the actual conversation with the entrepreneur instead of only on the technical platform. And that was perhaps one of the most valuable lessons. The discussion was often more valuable than the form itself. The questions opened up many good conversations, and those conversations helped us understand the real development needs of each company. What surprised me most was how systematically digital capability came up as a development area in almost every company. The most common needs were related to improving digital visibility, developing digital sales, and starting to use artificial intelligence in a practical way. For JPYP, one of the best parts of the SOL2 implementation was meeting and sparring with entrepreneurs. I was especially happy to see how open and enthusiastic many companies were about using AI to strengthen their digital skills. It showed that even small companies are ready to experiment when the support is practical and close to their everyday business. The roadmaps created after the sparring sessions were different for each company, but common themes included website development, marketing planning, improving digital channels, making better use of networks, and identifying the need for AI training. If I could improve the SOL2 process or tool, I would make it more modular. The advisor should be able to choose the most relevant question sets depending on the company's size, sector, and maturity level. This would make the tool lighter, more practical, and easier to use with different types of companies. Overall, I would say that SOL2 was a valuable addition to business advisory work. Its strongest value was not only in the online tool itself, but in how it supported structured, practical, and forward-looking conversations with companies. For us at JPYP, the main lesson was clear. A good tool becomes even better when it is combined with human sparring, local business understanding, and concrete next steps.